Hello again. This is Kixo back to play some more High Swap. It's been about 15 minutes since I ended the previous video, but I'm gonna keep going. And now that we've actually found the batteries for this thing, the flashlight, I should be able to use it to go down into the basement. Uh, let's see. If you run down the battery, you have no idea where you'd get more, but they save it for when you really need it. That's fair. That's fair. Especially when you get to Alterna. Is that? Ooh, nice. A spider. Animated there. Let's take a trip down. Ooh, spooky music. It's looking a lot brighter now. It's a machine designed to take your clothes and wash them. You call it a washing machine. It serves its purpose admirably. On the rare occasion a human being is willing to cooperate. It's way too dark in it to turn your flashlight off. Okay, so that's just an off and on switch, not an interact like with the other two. Let's spice things up a little. The spice mix doesn't go in the washing machine. You shouldn't need to be told this. This needs cleaning. You always check your pockets for priceless irreplaceable heirlooms before you do the laundry. And there's a knight. Your pa brought this home as a souvenir. There's nobody inside it. It's kind of like a metaphor, you guess? Empty inside there. You're not sure you want to start on the road of analyzing your life as if it were a work of fiction. So I guess it might actually be a metaphor. Let's see. The knights and mummies and all that kind of let's see, knights, mummies, what else do you have? I'm trying to remember. In the sequence that shows us these things in Homestuck, you see lights shining in from with the colors of each of the alpha kids. So I don't know. I really don't know what that's supposed to mean, but whatever. A souvenir from your pa after his trip to Hawaii. He has been exploring the Pacific a lot lately for some reason. Or so he mentioned offhandedly a few years ago. Yeah, and in December next year, he's gonna find Jade and then take her to a Pacific island. You assume he's still doing that, due to you not having any fresher data, or particularly caring one way or another where the hell he is. More blue ladies, huh? Isn't that the same one I saw upstairs on the wall? Pa loves his blue ladies portraits so much, he keeps redundant backups scattered around. Because it's okay if you ignore something supposedly precious to you, as long as you're paying attention to something kind of similar in another location, right? Oh boy. Oh boy. You decide not to pull on that psychological thread because you have important work to do. And who needs that crappy old blowhard anyway? Jeez. I mean, it doesn't have Jade to be that replacement yet, but seriously, that oh boy. Oof. Jake, you're a terrible father. else? There we go. It's a taxidermy narwhal. Your pa brought this back with him from the Arctic. He sure does get around. Anywhere but home, huh? Luckily for him, he has this big house to dump off the animals he murders and the kids he doesn't want to raise. Yeah, this basement isn't exactly a happy place for Joey, huh? There seems to be something behind it, maybe. With your past affinity towards the Betty Crocker brand ever apparent, he did inherit it, so... this musty old junk mainly consists of all sorts of cooking implements, ranging from the familiar to the enigmatic. Really now, you can tell what a whisk is for, but some of this stuff looks downright unethical. It's also in your way. You can't reach the circuit breaker. I love mustache. Your babysitter sometimes cracks into your pal's special reserve, and she tends to do it down here, so you and Jude don't see. You're not really sure what to say about it, or even or if you even have any business saying anything about it at all. Forgotten skiing stuff. No basement is complete without it, in your extremely limited experience. That's kind of true. Maybe it's because you grew up in a house where nobody really cooks, but you have no idea what to do with these cooking implements. Food, the great mystery. Let's try spacing it up. Oh, definitely. All that's missing is, you know, some food. You're gonna sprinkle some magic spice mix on the now. Maybe one of these the monsters will smell the spice, try to eat it, and choke on the horn. Actually, that sounds really awful. If you'd actually done that, you'd currently be brushing the loose spice mix back into the container in shame. Yeah, that's true. That's not really Joey's MO. Ooh. You sprinkle a little spice mix on the cobwebby ski poles, which is of course the most important thing to be doing right now, obviously. Wow, you must really not want to turn the power back on. You're pretty sure your babysitter already spiced this thing up enough, if you know what you mean. Which you do, unfortunately. Let's try to move this. Try to move one box and the whole pile is liable to come tumbling down on you. You need to find some way to get them all moving at once. Shake them up somehow. A controlled tumble. That's the ticket. Shake them up, huh? Yeah. It's time to start dancing. You don't want to attend that hot cup of negligence clattering all over the place, do you? Ooh, that was one. Ugh, that's what's really mean. She really is a great babysitter. You're just in a kind of a crappy mood today. Tap dancing for the dead feels a little ghoulish, don't you think? For a funeral dance, ballet seems more suitable. Especially when the departed was a creature of such eerie beauty and unexpected grace. Ah, of course. A little dance macabre to relate to mark the passing of this beautiful creature. Something from La Mort de Cygne, perhaps. You don't have the music ready, but you make a pledge to do this properly when you have the opportunity. Okay, let's poke this thing. I know I'm going to go there afterwards. I'm just one. You briefly considered dumping all of Jude's pogs in the novel's mouth. Then later, when he asks you where his pogs are, you'll be able to say, they're in the novel's mouth, you dweeb. And you won't be wrong on either count. Okay, let's tap it. Tap it, tap, tap. Hey! Woo! Cutscene. Let's take a little look at this. So yeah, that looks a little bit busted. You clear the boxes away with your fancy footwork. Now just grip the breaker or tug or whatever. I guess. You flip the breaker and... oh boy. Yeah, I might as well leave now. Let's see what she says. Okay, I can't interact with them. Oh, hi! There you are. Mouse is stuck. It's time to battle! Okay, strive! Let's try this. You've got no chance of beating this. You gotta get away. Step on it! Snake for the memories, let go of the past. Pirouette and Bob. Pirouette like last time. Snakes for the let go of the past. This is great. Let's feed it some batteries. Assault and battery. Shocking failure. Well done, it. like that time. Graceful abscond. Prima abscond, Joe. Achievement unlocked. Step up. Now the lights are back on. Nice. Nice, nice. Power back on. You're doing of psyops of encroaching forces? You're doing or psyops. Okay. Give you back light only to snatch it away. Describe the hypothetical very cruel. Dealing with sick operators. Over. No, it was just me. Criminate, dude. That snake monster is down in the basement, by the way. I managed to get past him, but we'll probably need to deal with that at some point. Second encounter with said serpent, correct? Beast wily. Yep. But sister already established superior wiliness attribute. Over. Hey, thanks. I think. Trophy room should be trivial obstacle. Over. Especially now that I have the flashlight, but then there's the thing blocking the room. So. Wait, what? At the key, Joey. Eyes on the prize. Keep me in loop. Over and out. And look, she's already a lot happier now that the power is on. Also, I honestly like this kitchen a lot better now that it's more colorful like this. Does anything have new text? No, it's like no. Doesn't look like it, to be honest. Let's see what happens if I try this. No longer blocking the room, huh? Oh boy. Hi. Oh, this is both a clip from the launch trailer and also the music used in the launch trailer. So this is what was blocking the door. He looks hungry. Oh boy. Let's tap it. Tapetize. Main roars. Choose your. Ouch. Choose your battles. Right on your feet. Light bite. You're ready for this? Let's feed them some. Special orange guava. Fruitless endeavor. Choose your battles. Hey, he's hungry. Let's spice it up. Spice to meet you. Better luck next time. You ready for this? Hey, let's feed him. There we go. Opening course. Nom 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 nom. Flesh should rise of the price. Yeah, no, this apparently isn't one of the things I need a flashlight for. It seems to be the solution. And what for seconds? Nom 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 nom. I like how the cursive matches make mine a double. Right out of the room. Nice. Treat to a pulp. Alright, once inflicted, that scene averted. You are unbelievably stressed out right now. I can't believe it. Congratulations, you've ascended to rung 2. Attained rank of Tail-Waggling Pyro. Max HP increased by 12, muscle increased by 7. Ooh, all the way to rung 3, huh? Attained rank of Minute Mammal Bender. Dexterity increased by 2, grace increased by 6. Leverage increased by 5. Rung 4. Peppy Platter. Massive Noggenbop. Nice. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Probably something with this, I think. Hubris increased by 4. Courtesy decreased by 2. So where is the key? In this desk or something? No, it's somewhere that requires electricity. Or maybe it was just talking about needing the light in the... No wait, he seemed surprised that it was dark. Also... Yeah. Where is the key? In his desk or something? Would never leave critical item in such obvious location. Over. Okay, but like, where did you leave it? I just have to lure a hungry monster out of here with treats, and I'm not sure how much time I have for Brothers History conspiracy capers before it comes back. If room compromised, can't discuss countermeasures over unsecured line. Oh boy. Utilize puzzle skill set. Over. Ugh, fine. Call back if assistance required. Over and out. Let's see. This horse, you think? You're not up on your Egyptology. It's an alebrije? A folk art monster from Oaxaca, Mexico, where carved out of the wood of the copal tree. This little thing used to creep you out really bad until your babysitter suggested you learn more about it. You found out they're based on monsters an artist saw in his dreams, and ever since then he has seemed a lot more friendly. Interesting. As if being dead weren't bad enough, your your power replaces his eyes with some creepy glass orbs. The light refracted in the faceted stare gives you the creeps. But are you crazy, or is there some light reflecting off his antler too? Maybe it bears closer examination. There's something odd about the antlers. You can't quite put a finger on it. Or can you? Maybe in a literal sense? I want to explore a few things first, before I do that. Your past love of globes knows no bounds. No bounds. But you don't recognize any of the continents on this one. Uber has he been to Alternia? Is that what's going on here? Has he been using the portal to explore it like he's done with the medium and? Worth thinking about. You'd have a better idea of what you were looking at if you could read the scribbly labels. All you can make sense of is the X mark. Could it indicate treasure? Alternian script, I'd imagine. It stopped at 11:11, of course, and it's been as long as you can remember. You could fix it, but why bother? It's not like you're going to make a habit out of strolling over to the worst room in your house to check the time. This is exactly the kind of thing you would wish it wasn't in your house. Why couldn't your pa just regularize him, and also, more importantly, leave their head attached to their body? You'd like to put something in those sockets, but what? And also, wait, why do you want to do that so much? That's weird. Let's put some pogs in there if you let me. Pogs in the eyes? You could never be so rude and cruel to such a big sweet kitty who already suffered so much. Something definitely needs to go in those empty sockets though. If only because you are getting creeped out. Batteries in the eye socket, say? Oh, it's worth a try. Nope, it wasn't worth a try. More Egyptian stuff, huh? Let's see, we got some creative combo animal there. Is that a scale mate? And that seems to be a Muppet based thing. You've never been entirely clear on what's going on in this tapestry, but it certainly looks intense. And look at that fire-breathing serpent beast at the bottom, and that red-eyed figure on the throne. What's their deal? Red-eyed figure? Oh, this one. Huh. Interesting. Anything else? This is night, I guess. Creep armor? It seems like someone sliced this big fellow's hand off. Luckily, he's a lefty, at least posthumously. A creep armor. It's a little out of season. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's spice it up a little. You give the maid knight a sprinkle of dust right in the missing members. Vambrace? Time heals all wounds, after all. Of course. Let's spice up the globe. You sprinkle the globe with spice. Uh-oh. Inhabitants of this fake planet. How will you respond to this new shift in the global market for exotic spices? How will your now obsolete trade routes weather this prodigious miracle? And what of your spice-heavy investment portfolios? You'd better hope they're very flexible. Let's give them some pogs. The best thing about this fake planet? No pogs. Okay, if she comes to Alternia and finds that they have pogs too, that would be great. Oh yeah, and probably no monsters either. Which used to be a thing you could have said about the real planets that you live on. Not anymore, apparently. You're 0 for 2 real planet. This is a katana. You have no idea what to do with them. Wait, maybe you will just throw it away. Let's pull the horn. Or antler, I mean. Wow, that sure did something. Oh, I see. It's shining right into the eyes of the other thing, the cat, and probably activating something like that. Dude, I can't make heads or tails of this thing. What thing? Over. I turned on the laser, but that's it. Nothing else is happening. Thought you were a puzzle master. What's wrong, it seems? Over. Hold on. Over. Believe this calls for burns. Macro crime dog experiences trouble. Unbelievable. Over. Wait. Disregard previous burn. Superior burn formulated. Ace Ventura, pet detective. Please respond if I required. Over. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try, dork. Maybe if you were a real tactician, you'd manage to get your burns out on the first try instead of requesting do-overs. Pride wounded, but unable to protest. Have been informed mildly contention spat the cornerstone of squad camaraderie. Over. Yeah, anyway. How am I supposed to solve this thing? This is clearly a puzzle thing that cries out to be solved. Use marbles. Over. I'm thinking as hard as I can. You know I like puzzles. Maybe it's talking about literal marbles. Maybe there are some marbles around here somewhere that need to go in the cat's eyes. I'm thinking as hard as you know I like puzzles. I wouldn't be asking if it went an emergency. Actual marbles. I knew it! What are you talking about? Trivia, really? Over. What marbles? I don't have any marbles. You don't? None nearby? Over. No. Oops. Over. Oh boy, is the monster coming back? Oh! Hi! Achievement unlocked. No, hey you! No, hey, no, hey you. So I get to play as Jude, huh? Nice. Also, I like this music, huh? You are now Jude Harley. Oh boy. And though tonight is apparently the night you've been preparing for, then so preparations and countermeasures and countermeasures against, it would seem you have made a rare tactical blunder. The marbles that Joey needs to disengage your strategic defense globe are here in your treehouse. Of course they are. Time to call in the lone gunbirds. What? These lone gunbirds? When the heat is on from the government and you need to send an encrypted message while staying off the grid, you entrust it to one of your trained carrier pigeons, the lone gunbirds. So I guess I need to find the marbles and then give them to the birds so they can take them to Joey. You survived you surveyed the troops, there's Langley, Byers, and of course Frohike. He's your favorite. Dear sweet Frohike. How you adore him. You cherish the windy flaps. Let's look at this. Okay. Looks like I was right about this going into red and green, huh? And the globe, as he just mentioned, has something to do with it. He's really put a lot of thought into this, it seems. Oh, right. You've already omitted this crucial intelligence memory. But a truly great field commander keeps even better records. Tactical error. Consolidated all marbles here in Treehouse to prevent Attiki from falling into wrong hands. Over. Additionally, forgot about doing that. Over. No cause for concern. Putting top agent on it. Over. Wait, who? Did you get in touch with one of your friends, or... Oh god. You mean one of your pigeons, don't you? Over and out. Let's see. Joe, I mean, Jude. You're keeping this thing unlocked? I don't even know what you're keeping in, but it seems very careless of you. Standard camping mountain. Your usage of it are hardly standard, you think? More like outstandard. I.e. great. He seems tired. Let's look at window. At least the bats aren't flying in like this. This thing looks tired too. Look at these monsters. No eyes, no weapons, only the most rudimentary of squad-based... I guess they do. They do only have mouths. They look like eyes from a distance. No eyes, no weapons, only the most rudimentary of squad-based tactical maneuvers. This is a diversionary thing aimed by an expendable vanguard if you've ever seen one. I don't think you have. The public castle seems fortified for the moment. You and that pup spent some time adding extra defensing implements this summer. They are holding up nicely. There she blows. Hardly manner. Well, maybe only half hardly manner, since Joey disowned the name in favor of your mother's. You keep smashing geodes in case they're secretly alien eggs. Of course. And if one is, well, you'll already have the hammer in your hand, won't you? You dropped your favorite pair of binoculars when you were retreating from the big serpents. These are actually your secondary, your auxiliary binoculars. Your Oxnox for short. Found near Hill. 1945. How far can this go before before someone finds out the truth? Yesterday, just the stocks increased by 15%. Coincidence? Probably it's just not that because why are they here? Probably. What do they want? Examine these sticks. Randy, your sticks. Your careful records of the activity of the mysterious figures you often see prowling around in the woods. Joey did buy it, but the sudden influx of monsters may have changed her stance. A natural fog's eyes? Possibly the eyes of the monsters? Although the monsters don't have eyes. What kind of news are you looking at? President Clinton gives birth to Bigfoot? Matt Boy's father at Bar Mitzvah? Will he finally become a Batman? What does that say there? I can't tell what it says. Whoa. Strange figures spotted throughout parade footage. Cover up. Triangle. Let's see what this says. This thing. Oh. This thing. Talk about an enigma. One day you'll figure out what it does and why certain shady characters want to get their hands on it so badly. You have some theories, of course. Is this thing... Is this the... I mean, Jude's definitely been in the attic. It doesn't really look like what I've seen of the portal. But the snakes are definitely relevant. Your copious notes on some disreputable activities carried out by members of you can only describe as some sort of cult. You've been surreptitiously gathering intelligence on them for a good while. You've detailed some of this stuff on your sites, but the really juicy stuff has to stay off the grid, a term you have just coined yourself just now. How about this thing? Might be time to scan the airwaves again. See if you can pick up any chatter from the enemy. Only a few of these are actually liquids, and unfortunately, those are also the ones whose contents you don't exactly 100% remember with total certainty. You're not saying some of them are urine, or urine, but you're not saying none of them are urine. Oh. Let's see what you have there. The perfect place to store your flares. Well, some of them. It's also where you keep your beeper, but you really don't want to get into that right now. You retrieve the cache of flares you are keeping in your metal chest. On the flare gun, there are tactical treasure. Sticky arms. There's the flare gun, I guess. You're probably the only kid in school that owns one of these babies. What if those kids get stranded in the middle of the ocean? Then joke's on them until we starve and die. Yeah, let's bring it with me. The chamber is empty because you observed proper flare gun safety protocols. But maybe you should load it because you also observed some scary stuff this evening. There we go. Breath held, hand steady. You carefully load the flares into the flare gun. There's no going back now. The genie is out of the bubble. I probably shouldn't shoot this flare gun inside here. Especially not add something like, like this into. Okay, there's being cautious and then there's just being silly. Maybe if your righteous flames would travel backwards across the radio waves back to the sinister souls, burning them in their viper's nest. Maybe then you should this at your own radio. If you had to blast this perfectly to the scale diagram to prevent it falling into the hands of the enemy, you'd do it. You wouldn't even hesitate. You wouldn't even aim. You'd just paint the flare gun vaguely in its direction and go bonkers. Between the nails, the broken glass, and the chemicals of uncertain origin, that stack of jars has to be the most dangerous thing in here you could possibly shoot. This knowledge means if you decide you have to shoot anything else, it's now a moderately better decision, just by contrast. Your tactical escape hatch allows ingress and egress from an amazing treehouse. I will say, this is a pretty nice treehouse. Gotta give him that. Is this where they live? Or is this where he thinks they... Actually, I think that might be where Area 51 is. Haze. Let's see, what happens if I try the egress? Look, if it were just your can on the line, you'd be out that hatch, down the ladder, and blasting monsters in seconds. In a seconds. But Joe is counting on you, and you've got to get to a more defensible position before you can even consider heroically abandoning your own. So let's see. How do you think you smashed these bad boys open in the first place? So wait, then that you wouldn't be holding the hammer then. Okay, let's see, where are the marbles? Can I shoot the... Maybe, but not yet. You're dealing with superior numbers here. It's critical that you wait for the perfect moment to attack. Otherwise, you're just giving away your position and potentially your life to agitate a single monster. That's a good point. No! Joe is still in there, along with most of your stuff. True that. That's the last resort? No, never. If it comes to that, you'll fight your way there and you say to yourself, overwhelming odds and certain death be damned. Yeah, you just hope it doesn't come to that. You have to load the flare gun carefully. You haven't fired it too often because, well, it will be extremely dangerous to do so. But you are ready. You've got this. Whoops, you almost dropped it. Okay, you got this. These babies are pretty effective on their own, but when you combine them with the flare gun, well, that's when they really shine. Of course it is. No, I'm pretty sure you've committed these to your perfect memory. There might be one or two finer points you need to reference someday. This is, you would hate me for even suggesting this. No. Things have taken a dark turn, but you frankly feel a little sick that you felt briefly compelled to do such a thing. You take some deep breaths and shake your head. Keep it together, Joe, don't worry. Cute old boy. Let's see. What's that? Rations, dried fruits, mayo, beans. You don't ask about mayo. That's not what you do with mayo. Oh, there they are. We need a red marble and a green marble. Ace of spades. You do a quick visual inspection and confirm that the parts consists one green marble and one red marble. I don't think I need anything else here. At the moment, at least. Three badges. Maybe I'm going to need to send more stuff to Joey later. For now, let's send off this. Just to confirm. Yeah, red and green. Oh boy. Well, shit. Well, shit. A couple of those shots right there were in the launch trailer, including the pigeon getting intercepted. But the context wasn't wasn't clear from that. But yeah. Rest in peace, Frohike. Beautiful, sweet, precious, dear, darling, and ultimately fragile Frohike. You were too good for this rotten dark nightmare of a world. May the wings of chance and dream bear thee to thy rest on the white sandy shores of paradise. Frohike. Sorry for hold up. Unbelievable tragic disaster. Over. Did you do something else? Must soldier on making second attempt now. Over. Alright, are you sure you're... over. Over and out for like. Oh. I guess that's why there were 3 bags there. And 3 birds. Yeah, I don't have very high hopes for the success of the second try at the moment. But at least this, at least we've dealt with the bat being out there now. So who knows what's gonna happen to the next one? It probably is. At least it probably isn't. Take another. Okay, that's nice. It. I don't have to do that again. Okay. Let's try this. Good luck. Oh boy. 5? Traitor! It went better, but not successful. Are you alright? Betrayal! Over. Abandonment! Over. The lowest, vilest cowardice! Over. Well... Can't even communicate true degree of outrage. Over. Likely to jeopardize mission if emotion not suppressed. Over. Incoming! Over and out. 7 times the charm, I hope. Oops. Your hands are definitely not shaking as you pluck 2 more marbles from the safe, cozy compartments in the drawer and drop them into the depths of the pouches, waiting let every more. Okay, it's your turn. Good luck. Yeah. Yay, we got in. Yay. That was also in then. Yeah, there we go. Achievement unlocked. 3 times the charm. Success! Jeez, I'm crow bias. See, my boy is so brave, so true, so great. Over. Are you actually just like losing your mind right now? It would maybe be kind of a relief after years of build-up, but you could have picked a better night for it. Mission accomplished. Bias champion of champions waiting for you in kitchen. Over. Why? Eh? Over. Oh, Bias has marbles required to acquire key. Over. Alright, I guess that sort of makes sense. New development. Bias being menaced. Please hurry over. Oh boy. What? Oh, okay, I'm on it. Hurry, please, Joey. Here's all I have left. Over and out. Yeah, it's time for another battle, I think. Yeah, there's... The person was already battling. Surprise round! Let's see, what should I do here? Let's attack from behind. So it... Hey, over here! That's not what I meant for it to do, but... Nothing doing. Okay. Let's tap dance. Pardon me, boy. Can you give me a shine? Thrill in the daylight. You got its attention. What now? Let's dance for it. Paderboard. Paderboard. Encore. Oh, come on. Oof. Let's try this again. Can you give me a shot? Okay, so I got its attention. Maybe try feeding this? Fresh start. Num 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 num. Stalemate. Tough crowd. Maybe it is something that might be well. Flash? Flash step. Better luck next time. How many puzzles on better luck next time are there in this game? Okay, so that... We can't do this again. I see. I need to have it this way. Then I can do this. It's not really helping, I think. Folks? Case full of slammers. Now I'm angry. Get the coffin ready. Oh, over here. Pardon me, boy. Thrill in the daylight. Let's feed it. This thing. Mercy not included. Sell you later. So I'm flashing, well, trying to hit it with flashlight doesn't seem to help. Throwing something at it doesn't seem to help much either. Maybe this thing. Spice. Spice to meet you. I guess it was allergic. Mixed success. Joey, thank you for tactically brilliant seasonings, murder. Hey, BIOS has payload. Repeat, BIOS has payload. Over. Thanks. Do you know how I'm getting down? He seems pretty terrified. Negative. BIOS simply has unfortunate mercenary streak. Should respond to enticement. Over. How do you bribe a pigeon? Sounds like setup for riddle or perhaps joke. Over. Bye, Jude. Over and out. The pigeon used to kill that monster with this stuff. There's no way you'll go for it. That's a good point. Yummy bits? Yummy bits? Oddly enough, you aren't sure these are safe for birds. After the violent strangled death of that monster, you're a little nervous about just feeding things to other things at random. Also a good point. Maybe there's something safer around here, like bread. Bread-like, at least. Doesn't... I mean, from what you've been telling me about food and such in here, it doesn't seem like it, but fair enough. And we're out of dog food, so that doesn't work. Might not be in the kitchen, I guess, but... Let's see. Is there anything out here that can work? I'm guessing not. I just feel like checking this to be sure. I don't think so. I've seen most of this room and I've studied it a lot, trying to find those batteries in the radio all the time, all this time. Also, might want to watch out for those shards of glass right there. Oh yeah, that's not there. Better not tempt fate. You just barely escaped that serpent. You mean snake. You mean monster. It's not, it's just a monster. Snakes don't have legs. It has a ton of legs. Way more than you. You're more like a snake than it is. That's fair. Okay, you've gotten away from your original point a little, which is that you're not going back down there. Oh jeez, it's still there. Oh. It's not one of those monsters that go poof. So there was an orange in there, and it's empty. Besides that orange is... Ah yes, these were open before. Ah, there you go. That face. Ah, yeah. All you can raise from this meager cabinet is the stalest, tiniest, worst cracker. I mean, I could season it, but you know, as you pointed out before, it just saw me kill this thing with it. So I think I'll just give it to without any achievement unlocked. Further Redufus acquired. Success! This little fellow. Bias, you think? Yes, you're pretty sure this is Bias. Gobbles down the cell cracker as you tuck him in your pocket. Oh hey, I captured him. He's got a little parcel around his neck. Which you're fine with letting him hold on to until you actually figure out what you're supposed to do with it. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, okay, got the marbles. Do you want me to send the pigeon back? No! Over. Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to shout, just worried. Please protect Bios. His chances of surviving return to very remote. Over. Okay, yeah, good point. Seems pretty dicey out there. Affirmative. Over. I'll just use these marbles or whatever then. I'll let you know how it goes. Affirmative. Good luck, sis. Over and out. La, 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 la. Oh, whoops. Wrong way. Let's go to the trophy room and marble it up. This is exactly the kind of thing you wish wasn't in your house, but okay, yeah, right. Let's get out. Now Joey got lucky there, I guess. I mean, she didn't know that the red one has to go there and the green one has to go there. Okay, it's got a poach, but I still keep on to keep the pigeon. What an evening it's been. Yeah, sure. Well, you're certainly completely this godless little Harshan, aren't you, Joey Claire? Let's look at the bow. Okay, no. Spin? Oh, there we go. You did it! The attic key has been found. Let's take it. You got what you assume to be the attic key. Achievement unlocked. Why is it even locked? Or why is it even locked? That's a good question. Got the key. Heading back up to the attic now. Careful, may not be that simple. Over. Of course, of course. What do you mean? None of this has been simple. It's been downright convoluted. Noticing hostile elements, grouping serpents, massing. Oh jeez. We'll try to back you up with profit. Remain alert, sis. Over. Always Ambro. Over and out. Not only did your power replace his deer's eyes with creepy glass orbs, he installed some kind of antler-activated laser system in his head. I mean, fair enough. So how much of this is Joey's? No, I mean, how much of this is Jake's doing and how much of it is Jude's? Apparently, Jude is responsible for the globe being involved. Uh-oh. Oh boy. You boy. So yeah, this could be a tricky one. Oh, wait! Oof. I guess I was slow. Did she just got knocked out? Oh. Huh. Okay. So she's knocked out, and now I'm. But the. Joey took a brutal hit. She's down for the count. You've got to find some way to distract those monsters until she can get back on her feet. Apparently this works. So what's gonna happen now? Nice. Let's see. What can I do here? Also, this thing is still in the way. Anything you toss in there, you'll never get it back. Fair enough. Positive reinforcement. That was just awful. That's oh yeah, the spice. Maybe that's right. Girl in favor. Girl, quit all this scurrying, this scurrying around. Okay. And maybe okay, I can't even toss seasoning in there, huh? I guess maybe I'll flashlight there. Excuse me? Oh, interesting. No excuses. What does this do? I'm clicking, but nothing's happening there. Okay, that's the same symbol on everything. Oh, I thought it was just because this. Oh, Joe. Jill's turn again, I guess. Let's try this again. See if it does anything again. I mean, the text was inaccurate, so I don't know, but it'll probably make these things turn around again. Maybe if I now flash them again, then they'll knock out another one. Hey, jerk! There you go. Delighted to see ya. Let's have a counter attack. Now I said knock you out, call it a comeback. One left. Okay, it's Q's turn now. Oh boy, there you go. Oh boy. Well, at least it did the work. It did the job. Oh. This... Apparently it's... Huh. Oof. Also, wait, that's not how the... Achievements unlocked, signatures, style, and flair. Nice. And that's flair as in a flare gun. It still sounds like I'm in combat, but maybe this is just my life now. What are you going? Let's come. Oh, I see. Hurry and go to the attic. Yeah, no, it's not gonna let me use the key on the trash. Achievements unlocked. Now, what in the hell is going on in here? And the key's gone. Which, I guess means I'm stuck in the attic now? But at least we're in the safe spot, according to you. Joey, come in, please. Report status. Joey, hello, it's Jude. Joey, are you okay? Joey, please. Over. Yes, I'm safe. I'm in the attic. Just barely made it. Phew. Over. Locked in, actually. I dropped the key. Safer in attic than rest of house. Key can be retrieved later. Over. I think you were right. The way they smashed through the living room window and the front door. If I'd stayed in my room, I'd be a goner. Separated as a vanguard. Destabilized power. Probe defenses. Finally attempted entry to multiple points of ingress. Basic siege tactics. Over. I didn't realize you actually knew this stuff. I kinda just thought you liked pretending to be a spy or whatever. We'll take as compliment, over. Anyway, thanks. So I'll just hold up here for now, I guess. Are you safe in the treehouse? Should you try calling your friends or something? Didn't want to risk their involvement. Always a gamble engaging soldiers of fortune. But maybe time. Remain secure in location and ignore object on the curtain. Over. So that's confirmation that Jude is very much aware of the object under the curtain, so to speak. Totally. Sure thing. Totally. Joey, please. Over. Whatever you say. Definitely not going to investigate this weird thing that I've never seen before while locked in the attic with nothing else to do. Data insufficient to determine. Over. Well, I'll let you know when I find out. Joey, don't touch it seriously. Over. You there? Don't go auto. It's a really bad idea. Or hey, Jude, can you repeat that? Lots of static. Joey, please. I can't. Please don't call the portal. Over. Did you say portal? Look and high five, of course. Well, turns out you live in the house that has a hand in a jar in it. You must now carry this knowledge with you forever. Give it a sweet high five. You left it hanging long enough. Yeah, exactly. You've left them hanging long enough. In fact, as you stare at the gross, desiccated hand in the jar, you begin to expect that the time for you to break open this jar and slap an anonymous, say dead hand against your own alive hand has tragically passed. Another victim of Jude's overzealous crowbarring, no doubt. Any chance he gets to go prying and jimmying, the kid just goes nutso. The world is in crisis. If only Captain Planet were here, then the monsters could eat him, and you could escape while they were distracted. Not very high regard for Captain Planet, huh? Since he got his first best shotgun, this one fell out of favor and now primarily functions as a home to a thick layer of attic dust. Meanwhile, its favorite brother is living out the shotgun daydream in the hands of your pa. Pa's passion for previously alive artifacture has always given you the willies. What is it with him? Not only does he not respect the lives of the critters he shoots, he seems infatuated with the notion of death himself. What a twisted jerk. See what she says. He doesn't use guns, but... There's no chance you are going to pick up this gun, and you certainly aren't going to lock and load anytime soon. It just is going to happen. Consider mummy. You draw strength from the mummy's unassailable corners. You are stronger now, having considered the mummy at length. So you are gonna go ahead and stop considering the mummy. Consider it some more. There you go. You are now even stronger. Does it say anything new? Yeah, okay. There's the same thing about living around. Disguising your identity and impairing your vision wouldn't really help matters much. You're pretty sure the monsters are going to eat anybody they meet. That said, I want to try to wait. Okay, same thing apparently. You haven't been up here in a while. Your master keeps a lot of weird crap up here. Weirder than the other crap, that is. Or maybe not. Maybe all the stupid crap is basically the same. This is less creepy than the hyper-muscle horseman found in the yard. Hyper-muscle horseman, huh? But that isn't really saying much. More of his guns. These are antiques that would probably fetch a tidy sum at auction. But you think the only real perk to the antiquity is it probably means it's been ages since they were used to murder anything furry and precious. You don't use guns. These are definitely loaded though. Wait, your pa doesn't leave unloaded guns lying around. Well then, gun safety anyone? Or hanging precariously in decaying nests either. Jeez, this is right over your room. Another gun. Let's go over to the portal. Why does he love globes so much? Maybe they remind him of adventure. All these little abstract geological features, the jagged borders of exotic nations, the tiny bumps representing mountains. Unfortunately, yeah, whenever you look at globes in school or wherever, they just remind you of him. Let's season the portal. As much as this thing is whipping around in with such pronounced and steady rustling, you're likely to get this that spasmic blown right back in your face. Fair enough. That does. Bit of arse done that. As you dance, you resolve to ignore this mysterious, alluring drape, this beguiling and bewitching cascade of velvet and mysteries. Mysteries that you have come to realize, as you continue to dance, to ignore this drape and the object it covers, may be more menacing and monstrous than you knew. Is the object beneath this drape, which you are still ignoring with a fierce and focused intensity on your dancing, the opening note of a sonata in minor key, or a key that tilts the tumbler is locking away near the secrets in a young girl's head, or rather in her hand? You have no idea, since you're obviously ignoring this thing forever. Let's take some pogs in there. You toss a pog towards the thing, but whatever wind is blowing that drape catches the pog in the air and carries it off too. Well, if you're being honest, you stop paying that close attention to what happens to pogs after you throw them at things. I'm just messing around right now. It seems like it's already doing fine on wind energy. But really, where the heck is that wind coming from? I guess it's examine Bias. Bias did a great job bringing you those marbles. You can hang out in your Silodex until the opportunity for him to be useful presents itself, or until he proves too much, whichever comes first. The pigeon slips under the drape. After a moment, you hear the terrifying sound of pigeon's noise. You reach under and retrieve them. Okay, let's do this. I'm pretty sure this is gonna trigger a major cutscene. Or at least the remove option will do. You can't avoid noticing the drape rustling around, although you really wish you could. Better see what's under there now, though, before it gets the drop on you. Yeah, that's fair. And here we go. It's time to open the door. So this is what the portal looks like before I open it with the key. It's very much cherub related, apparently. I don't know. Did Jake design this? Did Jude do something? Does Jude have any knowledge required to do something like this? I kind of doubt that. But now let's season the keyhole. This feels important. Maybe the most important thing you've ever seen. You don't think you should waste it by dumping it all over the sphere machine? Okay, that was a nice bait and switch. That was a nice one. Oh, the keyhole. It calls out to your main. Wait, what do you... Key? The picture... Oh, yeah. Key? Get it? Use it. Start it now. Now. Key. Oh, yeah. Key. Ooh. But what happens if I use the keyhole then? You feel like you should somehow. Like you were always going to? It's a difficult sensation to describe even to yourself. But what goes in there? I mean, obviously some pogs. Don't you think? Oh yeah, definitely. Your brother's pogs. The crappy cardboard discs with cartoon characters on them. The things that didn't exist until a few years ago are the secret answer to activating this enormous clockwork snake machine that's been in your attic forever. Puzzle solved. Adventure over. I gotta feed it, of course. If you're ever going to feed this thing, wouldn't you feed the mouse on the side? Although you don't really want to get anywhere near those. Okay, fine. Let's do it. Let's do the real thing. The real major cutscene. As if this thing wasn't connected enough to the cherubs. That was this music. It's clearly based on Eternity Serve Cold. It's also awesome. I love what's happening to this thing now. And there go the beams. But where the fuck? And there went Damek. And there went Joey. Welcome to Alternia. that's the perfect place to end this video. I, and so we made it to Alternia. This is gonna be very interesting to see what's happening here. I know from promo material, of course, that we're going to meet someone called Zephyrus here. Wait, did everything? Oh, the style of the interface changed. That's cool. But yeah, I think I'm going to end this video here, and we'll pick back up and explore Alternia in the next episode. And I'll see you then. Goodbye.